Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys. Misfits Pro is finally here and with an amazing blockbuster main event, you can say. Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder, and I have no idea why the hell Deontay Wilder is a huge favorite going to this fight. Like if you're a casual, like if you're a boxing casual, let's just say, you know why Deontay Wilder will get smoked against Derek Chisora, and like I guess the only people who I expect to say that Deontay will be the shitter of Chisora are like the super like to the core casuals, like people who have no idea about boxing or MMA. Like they just watch like the big fights and that's it. They just know, oh, Deontay, yeah, he's a big name, yeah, he's the bronze bomber, right? He has like 95% knockout or some shit. They have no idea. They have no idea how Deontay has actually been looking these days and how absolutely washed he is and why he isn't even a shell of his former self. Because in his last fight against basically a no name, no disrespect to the guy, but yeah, I have no idea what his name is. So yeah, he couldn't even knock that guy out, right? We know that he has a good right hand, right? Like that's been his only specialty. Like that's the reason why he has been at the top level for so long, right? But recently, in his other fights, for example, against Zhili Zhang, for example, in the 5v5 card a few years back, he looked shit. And Zhili Zhang is a very dangerous, very powerful opponent, but still, he looked shit. He looked completely shit. Like he knows that his only like really good weapon is his right hand. Like that's the main thing. That's special about Deontay Wilder, right? Like he can put you out any moment with that right hand, but he basically refuses to throw it for whatever reason. And I don't know, like I don't know why he does that. Meanwhile, on the other hand, we have Chisora, and in his last fight, he looked very good. And we obviously know that this is both of their 50th fights in their pro career. And Derek said that this will be his final fight, though I kinda doubt it because it's boxing. The money is there. Let's say Chisora knocks Wilder out, right? Like knocks him out cold, and now like the door has opened for fights against Fabio Wardley, Alexander Usyk, Lorenzo Coley, and etc. Moses Tame even. So yeah, I definitely think it's not Derek's final fight, but still, if he is loyal to his own words, and then maybe this is the last time we will see the great Del Boy. And also he has the money. Like he fought Fury 3 times. Come on, like he has a lot of money. Like he has made a lot of money, and Misfits obviously hosting his final fight, so that's also a big deal. But still, it's really interesting that like Derek Chisora's final chapter in his story. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Deontay Wilder, he said it's not his final fight. He still somehow has undisputed dreams, even after getting back to back smashed by guys like Zhili Zhang, for example. And I think it's time for him to I think it's time for him to leave the sport for good, like, right? Because yeah, at the top level, I don't think he can ever win at the top level, to be honest. Like I'm really surprised why Derek Chisora is a huge underdog going against Deontay Wilder, knowing both of their states right now, because Chisora has some type of momentum, at least compared to Wilder, who is just he got a win. It was a decision, and it was against not even a top 20 heavyweight, I'd say. So from that alone, you can easily see why Derek Chisora will be the shitter of Deontay Wilder. But still, there's always an if factor with Wilder. But the thing is, he hasn't shown that one bit in the past 2 to 3 years. Like if, like, let's say, okay, let's say people, because I gave a community poll a few days ago. Actually I gave it yesterday night, and about 55% of you guys said that Deontay Wilder will win by knockout, which is, I mean, it's not that surprising because most of you guys are MMA fans and don't give a shit about boxing. So fair enough, respect, but still, like I feel like it's quite obvious that Derek Chisora will easily win this fight. Deontay Wilder, if the only chance he has of winning, in my opinion, is if he actually commits and throws the big right. Like that's the only way in which I believe he can win. But if he fights like how he has been, trying to be technical and trying to win in points, then yeah, I don't think that's a good idea against someone someone as a top level as Derek Chisora, right? Like yeah, both of these guys are washed. Derek Chisora is also washed, but still, I just feel like like it's I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's almost as if like who has more left in them. And Derek Chisora definitely, in my opinion, has way more left in the tank. I don't think Derek Chisora can, these days he can like stand against guys like, for example, Fabio Wardley or Daniel Dubois, but still he has enough to beat an old washed up Deontay Wilder for sure, definitely. And another thing is like you can tell by the recent press conferences and the interviews that Deontay, he might not be mentally well. Like the conspiracy theories that he's talking about, for example, Tyson Fury cheating, for example, like with his gloves and shit. I know he, like, obviously, like Fury, obviously, like, so far, like, there has been no evidence that Fury actually did cheat, and I believe Fury didn't, right? Like, because he, like, he Deontay is making claims, right? Like Fury had stones in his gloves, which is just absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. So yeah, I hope it ends well for the bronze bomber. However, that feels very unlikely at this point. And a few months ago, even before Usyk versus Rico was announced, and also this fight, Misfits Pro, there was a huge rumor that Usyk versus Wilder was in the negotiations, and that's when Deontay resurrected his undisputed dreams. Obviously, Alexander Usyk is 1,000 levels above Deontay Wilder. Like, that shit ain't even close. Like, I can bet like everything. I won't, but I can bet everything that Usyk will beat the shit out of him. Like, he'll probably get rid of him in under like 6 or 7 rounds. Let's just say. All right. So yeah, that's when Deontay Wilder got his undisputed dreams back, and like, because at this point Tyson Fury isn't even a champion, and his next fight isn't even for a championship against Mahmudov. So that's like, that I guess gave Deontay Wilder some type of confidence that he may somehow become undisputed in the Big 26 or Big 27. So yeah, I think that's completely BS, honestly. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys do also. But that's why he's trying his best to be, to actually like sell the fight, and not only sell the fight, but still try to convince us that he will somehow get to the top and stay to the top until he becomes champion to some after some point. But anyways, very interesting fight, and very interesting event to be put on by Misfits, by a company that was formed by a YouTuber who's KSI. anyways, actually, I want to say one more thing. Thank you guys so much. Genuinely, thank you guys so much for the love and support you have been showing, not only to my friends and family, but also to you guys who watch my videos or have watched my videos or know me after some point. I really appreciated the comments you guys left in my return video, and yeah, it means a lot. Thank you. And my last video, I didn't talk about this because at that time I hadn't really like, when I was recording the video, I didn't really see the comments. But anyways, that was awesome, guys. See you guys later. What you guys think? Inshallah, I'll see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.